Hey, what's up guys, Big Boss Yugioh here, finally bringing you the how I almost got my stuff stolen at Nationals video. I've tried recording it twice already, but I keep going into too much detail, so I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, even though it's a pretty long story. I'm going to use my camera today instead of my webcam, just so the audio video is synced for sure. Anyway, so I arrive in Minneapolis on Friday night, like around 5:30, whatever, take the tram, get downtown, leave my luggage at the hotel, head down to the convention center for pre-registration. I'm hanging out there. I met up with my friend CJ from Locals. I met Gen X Kid, awesome guy, go check him out. And we're just hanging out, trading, dueling, whatever. And I look at Gen X Kid's binder, and his first page is like 8 Embers plates. So I'm like, all right, catch you later, ha ha ha. And then his friend comes over, and then we're hanging out, we're talking, we're like joking about running away with each other's collections and so on. And then when they're heading off, I'm like, all right, catch you guys, see you later. And then Gen X Kid's friend was even like, all right, I'll steal from you later, ha ha ha. But anyway, so then I met up with Paz as they were ending pre-registration and making everybody go. I met up with Paz Joker and all my other roommates, Z-Trock, Dual Channel, Ikeables, all those guys, and we walked to the Hilton Hotel, which is where the majority of Yu-Gi-Oh players were staying because of the discount, including Asian Persuasion, so we were hanging out with him. We went over to the Hilton Hotel. Everybody, there was like 150 people like chilling in the lobby downstairs, playing, trading, watching the pros play for cards and so on. And so we take the escalator into like the second floor. And now what's really interesting in Minneapolis about the second floor is that the majority of downtown is connected by these tunnels, which is called the walkway. You guys can see here, I'm going to show you a picture. This is taken from one walkway to the, you can see another one, there's another one behind it. So all of the tunnel, like all of the buildings are connected inside. It's like little mini malls and everything. It's really cool. This is like one of the tunnels. You got Paz Joker, Yu-Gi-Oh Dual Channel, Ikeables, and Z-Trock 7. And this is like a quick map. You can see the purple is like downtown. You can go from like 1st Street over here through the purple, which is the walkway, all the way, and you'll actually end up in the convention center. So that's basically, I guess, because Minneapolis gets really cold during the winter time. So just so you don't have to go outside. You can walk through the whole downtown without actually ever stepping outside. So we're chilling by basically where the entrance from the walkway, this is the walkway here, into the Hilton Hotel is. There's the escalator into the 3rd floor. We're on the 2nd floor, right around the corner there, hanging out, chilling, trading, dueling, so on. It's like 11 o'clock. I was dueling Paz Joker, and we're sitting down. There's like a slope next to me. I have, I bought this new bag, this Under Armour bag, just for my trade binder and so on, just to keep it small, because I usually have this big backpack for my Locals, but I don't use it anymore. I just use this bag now. It's really comfortable. But anyway, getting sidetracked again. So I have this bag between me and the slope, and we're sitting down, we're dueling. It's like 11:30, so we're like, all right, let's pack up and let's go back to our hotel. So I put away my X-Saber deck in my bag. I pull out the little tube that I got for my trunks mat to keep it in good shape, and I start rolling up my mat. And all of a sudden I hear really quick footsteps run up, and all of a sudden I just hear my backpack go just like disappear, just get snatched. So thinking it's Gen X Kid or his friend, playing around, I'm ready to turn around with this like big smile on my face, ha 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 ha. And I turn around, and these two guys are just bolting it with my bag out into the walkway. So one of them's running from here, running, pushing the door open, while the other one's running behind him with the backpack. Now, I didn't even really think about it. I just saw my backpack, and my brain was just like, catch him. So I just shot up like as fast as I could. I mean, I could have sworn there was like a rocket booster like on my back, and I just jumped out and I just shot after him. I had my shades on my shirt, like I didn't want those to get in the way, so I grabbed him, just threw him off, and I just ran as fast as I could. So they go out this door and they take a right, and this is where the right is. Now these are automatic doors, so they open very slowly. So they run into this fire emergency little staircase through this little door, and I chasing after them. They're running down the stairs, and I kind of just jumped it like 1, 2, grabbed the railing, spun around. Now at this point I'm probably about 2 feet behind the guy running with the bag, and then again jumped it 1, 2, and at the bottom of the staircase I was basically right behind the guy. Well, it was at that point that all of a sudden my backpack just dropped. He dropped the backpack. Now I don't know if he just dropped it because I was right behind him, or if it got caught on the railing as he was turning again. But all of a sudden my backpack dropped, and then they just ran out the emergency exit side door, which you can see right here. This is the walkway, and then the staircase is in here, and they ran out this door onto the street. Now, once I saw my bag drop, I just stopped. I didn't feel it necessary because I didn't want to leave my backpack and chase after them just to beat the crap out of them or anything. So I saw my bag drop and I was just like, I just stopped. But I was like so full of adrenaline. I was just like, oh my god, I was so pumped up. I was just like, that's right, you don't mess with Big Boss. Like, oh my god, and people didn't even know what the hell happened. Like, Pazjoker was like, what happened? Like, he was putting away his stuff too. So everybody, like, some people are like meeting me halfway up downstairs, like, oh my god, dude, what happened? I'm like, that's right, like, just so pumped up. And I'm like, they tried to steal my bag and I caught him. That's right, I caught him. Like, I caught those little bitches. And so I was just like so pumped up, and we're walking up the stairs. I was checking the time, and yeah, so that was pretty much it. And now I was, kind of thinking, wow, the guys got kind of lucky, because like I used to do martial arts for like 8 years, so I was just really glad it didn't come to a point where I actually had to like fight over the bag. If I would have caught up with him, like grabbed the bag, and then would have had to, use force to get away from him. And it was just like, it was kind of annoying that they picked me, but then again, I could see that this wasn't just something spontaneous. Like, they were planning it. They were out there scouting whose bag they were gonna steal. They saw my X-Saber deck. They saw my tray binder. I had my PSP attached to the backpack. I had my camera in there. So it's just like, they saw it. And I mean, I was expecting like, sneaky stealing happening in Nationals, which it did, but I never expected this was just straight up snatch and run. Just snatch and just run into that walkway, which was a really good plan. I mean, because they could have split up and like hide in there and so on. But anyway, so I was really, pissed off that they picked me, but at the same time I was really glad they picked me because I caught them. There were some kids around that if their stuff got stolen, I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, they can't really do much except watch their stuff, be taken away. So I was just thinking it was kind of ironic that they picked like one of the most athletic people there. So I was kind of curious what they were thinking after they ran out that side door, like, wow, okay, that was pointless. But yeah, so then we're walking around, we're heading back to the hotel, and the adrenaline started to drop, and my hip was kind of hurting. I'm like, what the hell, my hip hurts. And I lift up my shirt, and I got like sliced open on like the doorway into the little stairway. I guess there was a little piece of metal sticking out, and like, I don't know if you can see, it's not that bad anymore right there, but like I ran into it. So not only did I run into it, so my hip was like bruised like a bitch, but it like sliced me open like 2 inches, and I looked like I had to get stitches. I was ready to go to the hospital to freaking get stitches, but I'm like, oh my god, the morning before Nationals I'm gonna have to go get stitches. That's great. But then I ended up just getting some like alcohol pads to clean it out with from security, and like just patched it up with one of those like gel strips that you like kind of tighten it up with. It kind of works like stitches, but you don't actually have to go get stitches. So it ended up healing out pretty nice, But it was just like, it was a crazy experience, but I'm actually kind of glad it happened. It was a good experience for, I guess life and all that, just shit happens, shit like that happens all the time. So you just gotta be careful, especially when you go to tournaments like this, and watch out for it, hold on to your stuff 24/7. I mean, at least have it wrapped around your leg or something, because I mean, my bag was literally right next to me, and as I'm rolling up my mat, it just got snatched away. So that's my crazy story from Nationals. So if you guys ever go, be careful. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So thanks a lot for watching my crazy story, and hopefully something like this never happens to you guys. But just watch your stuff, be careful, take care of yourselves. This is Big Boss Yugioh, and I'll see you guys next time.